Brownfield, I might not.
Yeah. This committee is now called to order. Good morning and welcome to the first of two-part series on security cooperation with Mexico and Central America under the framework known as the Merida Initiative. As you all know, violence at the hands of drug cartels along our southern border continues to affect our own security, as well as cross-border commerce. Our communities are threatened by organized criminals who traffic drugs, money, weapons, and human beings across our border, just as they continue to threaten security and governance in Mexico and the rest of the region. Mexico is our third largest trading partner, and we are Mexico's largest trading partner. By the way, Mexico is Arizona, my home state's #1 trading partner. So it's very clearly in both countries' national interests that we cooperate to defeat these destabilizing and ruthless drug cartels. Since the 2007 signing of the Merida Initiative, Mexico and the United States have been doing just that, working together to disrupt and dismantle the drug cartels, working to improve Mexican and regional justice systems, and to strengthen our shared border to include air and maritime control. As we approach the 5th anniversary of the signing of the Merida Initiative, I wanted to take this opportunity to take an honest look at our efforts in cooperation with Mexico, evaluate the effectiveness of the full range of counter-narcotics efforts, and determine how we move forward to improve and make better use of of our taxpayer money. With the PRA back in power in Mexico, under recently elected President Enrique Peña Nieto, there will be some changes to our cooperation with Mexico. So I've asked our distinguished panel of government witnesses to provide us with details about what these changes are likely to be and how they will affect our efforts. I'd like to know whether our law enforcement and intelligence agencies will be able to effectively combat drug trafficking organizations under what I understand to be a move more towards centralized control under the Mexican Interior Ministry. And to what extent will this centralization, the possibility it may derail the productive working relationships formed over the last 5 years between our men and women in the field and their Mexican counterparts. The second panel of private sector experts will give this subcommittee their unvarnished view of the Merida Initiative over the last 5 years, and we hope to learn their views on the effect the changes under the new Mexican administration will have in achieving its original goals of the Merida Initiative. I look forward to looking closely at Pillar 3 of the current framework, building a 21st century border, and hearing their experts' views on how we can improve border security so we can protect our citizens without hampering our vibrant trade relationship with Mexico. As chairman of the Subcommittee on the Western Hemisphere, I've chosen to focus on opportunities for economic growth and energy independence throughout our region, and these opportunities around the United States and Mexico. Unfortunately, the scourge of transnational drug trafficking organizations will disrupt these opportunities if the United States and Mexico don't cooperate to take down the cartels and enforce our laws. So I'm committed to doing all I can to make security cooperation between the U.S. and Mexico on solid footing as it can possibly be with our shared commitments. I also want to thank Secretary Brownfield of the State Department's Bureau of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs, Mr. John Feely, the Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Western Hemisphere Affairs, and Ms. Beth Hogan, the Senior Deputy Administrator for Latin America at USAID. I'd also like to thank the witnesses who will testify on our second panel, Ms. Clark Sealk from the Congressional Research Service, Mr. Stephen Dudley, the Director of Insight Crime, and Dr. Francio Gonzalez, a Latin America expert from Johns Hopkins. Thank you all for being with us today for what I know will be an informative and very productive hearing. I'd like to recognize the ranking member for opening statement.
Oh, thank you.